I was excited when we bought our home 3 years ago. One of the reasons is because it had a fig tree. We had one when I was a boy and I fell in love with fresh figs. Now, I don't care for processed figs, they're too sweet, but fresh ones have a delicate, juicy balance that I truly enjoy. However, I'm still learning what to expect from this fig tree. It has early figs and late figs. The first year it produced a lot of early figs that ripened and were delicious. Since it had not been cared for and needed to be trimmed, I cut it back to a manageable size. And that year, only a couple of early figs came, and the late figs failed to fully ripen and dropped off. This year, the tree once again had a few early figs, but it is loaded with late figs. It's the best crop of late figs this tree has ever produced. For 2 years, the late figs have failed to ripen. The tree is much healthier today. So, I wonder if this year will be different. I once sampled a fig that wasn't fully ripened. That was a bad idea. But waiting for the fruit to ripen takes a lot of patience. James, the first bishop of Jerusalem, experienced the same issue with the early church. People were getting sidetracked with wealth, hurting the poor of the church. In his warning to the wealthy, he added this for those suffering. Be patient then, brothers and sisters, until the coming of the Lord. See how the farmer waits for the land to yield its valuable crop, patiently waiting for the autumn and the spring rains. You too be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near. That's James chapter 5, verses 7 through 8. As much as we want our loved ones to find the way of peace we have found, we cannot rush the process. In our enthusiasm to speed the process along, we can actually damage the fruit or pick it early so that it doesn't ripen at all. Paul had learned through experience that the spiritual life is a slow process and requires a team effort. I planted the seed, Apollos watered it, but God has been making it grow. So neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only God who makes things grow. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 6 and 7. In addition, like Jesus, we often cannot influence those closest to us. Coming to his hometown, he began teaching the people in their synagogue, and they were amazed. Where did this man get this wisdom and these miraculous powers, they asked. Isn't this the carpenter's son? Isn't his mother's name Mary, and aren't his brothers James, Joseph, Simon, and Judas? Aren't all his sisters with us? Where then did this man get all these things? And they took offense at him. But Jesus said to them, a prophet is not without honor, except in his own town and his own home. Matthew chapter 13, verses 54 through 57. Scripture tells us that Jesus' own brothers did not come to faith until after his resurrection, when he appeared to them in his glorified body. So remember, your Father in heaven is not willing that any of these little ones should perish. It's Matthew chapter 18, 14. Sometimes his timing seems too slow, requiring an awful lot of patience. Have faith and have a great day. Bye-bye.